In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 18, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. San Francisco Giants versus Pittsburgh Pirates. The San Francisco Giants battle it out with the Pittsburgh Pirates on Saturday afternoon in the second game of a 3-game weekend set. The Giants prevailed in the opener, winning 2-0 thanks to 8 brilliant shutout innings from Carlos Rodon and a Jock Pederson home run. They will look to keep things rolling as they send Alex Wood to the bump. He will be opposed by Jose Quintana. The Giants are 1-4 in their last 5 Saturday games and 41-20 in their last 61 road games. The Pirates are 1-9 in their last 10 games on grass and 1-9 in their last 10 overall. The under is 7-1-2 in Giants' last 10 overall. The over is 34-16-6 in Pirates' last 56 Saturday games. The under is 7-1 in the last 8 meetings in Pittsburgh. These two teams are heading in completely opposite directions as the Giants ascend up the National League West standings and the Pirates continue their plummet in the National League Central. The combination of recent excellent San Francisco pitching mixed with anemic Pittsburgh hitting is more bad news for the Pirates. Look for the Giants in their top 5 scoring offense to jump on Quintana early. Alex Wood will not have many issues navigating a Pirate lineup that has scored just twice in their last 3 games. The Giants are 6-1 in their last 7, while the Pirates are 1-10 in their last 11. Alex Wood has been solid as of late, allowing 5 runs in his last 18.1 innings while striking out 15. Jose Quintana has allowed 20 hits and 10 runs in his last 12.2 innings. The San Francisco Giants offense hasn't been great as of late, but the Pittsburgh Pirates are getting rocked left and right over the last 2 weeks. It's hard to make a case for the Pirates here. This one is a slam dunk, so the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. The Pirates have been awful at the dish for most of the season, ranking 28th overall and averaging just 3.5 per game. They have scored just twice in their last 3 games. Look for their offensive misery to continue against a savvy veteran in Wood. On the other side, while the Giants possess a top 5 scoring team, they are averaging around just 2 runs per game over their last 6 contests. Don't expect them to light up a decent starter in Quintana. The under is 5-0-2 in San Francisco's last 7 games. That trend will continue here. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus Houston Astros. The Chicago White Sox look to keep the solid road trip going as they battle the Houston Astros in a 3-game series in Houston. The White Sox come into the series after dismantling the Tigers in a 3-game sweep. The Astros were able to take 2 out of 3 games out of American League West rival Texas prior to this series. On the mound in Game 2 of the series will be 2 veteran right-handers as the White Sox Johnny Cueto takes on Houston's Justin Verlander. The Sox are 11-4 in their last 15 in Game 2 of a series, and the under is 9-3-1 in their last 13 Saturday games. The over is 7-2 in Chicago's last 9 road games. Meanwhile, the Astros are 15-6 in their last 21 at home and 31-13 in their last 44 on grass. Houston is 83-37 in their last 120 versus the American League Central. Justin Verlander has once again tapped into the fountain of youth during his 16th year. The 39-year-old right-hander has not skipped a beat this season in his return to the Astros starting rotation, allowing 3 earned runs or fewer in 10 of his 11 outings. He will carry an electric 1.94 ERA, 0.81 WHIP, and 78-15 Kelvin BB ratio across 78 2/3 innings into this home outing against the Sox. Houston has been elite from the box this year and will give him plenty of run support in this game. Further, they have owned the White Sox at Minute Maid Park, winning 6 straight. Verlander is rolling in his last pair of starts, posting just 1 earned on 9 hits and 3 walks in 14 innings during that stretch. As for Cueto, he's been okay but not spectacular in his last trio with 17 innings, 9 earned, 17 hits and 2 walks. Chicago is playing much better after a very sluggish start to the month of June, but they will be overmatched against Verlander in this one. I like Cueto to put up a quality start here, but I'm still leaning Astros win-wise, so the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. Houston really has Chicago's number as of late, especially at Minute Maid Park. They have averaged 5.6 runs per game in their last 10 contests against Chicago and have won 6 straight home games against them. Justin Verlander will certainly limit much of the damage from Chicago's lineup, so expect most of the runs in this one to come from the Astros slapping Cueto around. The total number has gone over in 8 of 12 matchups between these two clubs. Chicago broke out of their slump in a big way against the Tigers, and they should be able to scratch by a handful of runs to drive up the number here. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Marlins versus New York Mets. The Miami Marlins take on their National League East rivals, the New York Mets, on Saturday afternoon in the second game of a 3-game set. New York jumped all over the Marlins in the opener on Friday night, blasting their way to a comprehensive 10-4 win. The Mets sit atop the National League East with a 5.5-game lead over Atlanta. Miami is currently 13 games back. The Marlins will send Braxton Garrett to the hill in this one to take on Taijuan Walker. Miami is a team that is known for its starting rotation and relies on it for its wins. That means when injuries arise for the Marlins pitching staff, their stock greatly decreases. They nearly had to scratch Pablo Lopez from last night's start, and Jesus Luzardo was transferred from the 10-day to 60-day injured list. Their rotation issues have Braxton Garrett on the mound for another start. It's just his third of the season, and it's not a friendly matchup. The Mets are the highest scoring team in the league, and Garrett didn't look good against another team in orange. The Giants got 4 runs off of him in just 3.1 innings. The inability to pitch deep into games is a huge concern for Miami, as they have a bottom 10 bullpen ERA. Their starters like Sandy Alcantara have been great at keeping their usage at a minimum, but he cannot start every game. The Mets have had starting pitcher injuries to deal with as well, but it clearly has not affected them in the same way. Despite Max Scherzer and Jacob deGrom seeing little to no action this season, New York was the first National League team to 40 wins. Their injuries won't have them starting an inexperienced pitcher either. Taijuan Walker was great in his last start in primetime on Sunday Night Baseball. After allowing just a single run in the first inning, he went on to strike out 10 Angels on the way to another Mets win. Although they are division foes, Walker hasn't faced the Marlins yet this season. The Mets have been the clear-cut class of the National League East to this point and showed it again Friday night in battering the Marlins. Look for them to roll it back with another big-time effort as they number 2 ranked scoring offense goes to work against an unproven commodity in Garrett. After Friday, the Mets are averaging more than 7 runs per game over their last 3 games and over 5.1 for the season. The Marlins have yet to find their footing ranging toward the middle of the pack on both ends. The Mets have been playing excellent at home, going 7-3 against the run line in their last 10, while the Marlins are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 overall. So the New York Mets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Mets have been an excellent hitting team all season, ranking 2nd in runs scored, 1st in batting average, and 6th in OPS. They will have no issues against a Marlin pitching staff that has disappointed to this point, ranking just 15th and allowing close to 4.3 runs per contest. On the other side, Taijuan Walker has been strong to this point but also prone to the occasional blow-up, so expect the Marlins to plate a few in this one. The Marlins weren't able to stop the bleeding on defense in the opener, and it's hard to envision the rematch going any different between these two teams. New York is averaging 5.2 runs per game at Citi Field so far this season. Couple that with the fact that Garrett hasn't played in many games and the bullpen is completely unreliable, all of the arrows are pointing towards another offensive breakout performance from the Mets. The Marlins are about to get swarmed by New York for a second straight game. The over is 6-2 in New York's last 8, and we will see another high-scoring affair here. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.